everyone, this is Heba from My Little Journal, and today I'm going to be working in my project life. This is week 5, 2018, and I'm going to be using my Studio Calico February kit. Now, my photos are a mishmash of all kinds of things, so I had to change a lot of them into black and white because sometimes when my photos are just all over the place, I like to switch them out to black and white just to calm it down and make everything kind of match. But anyways, I'm trying to keep it as simple as possible just because my photos kind of don't make any sense. And I went ahead and typed out my journaling and all that good stuff because I will be adding a flip pocket. I'm trying to decide which 4x6 card I'm going to use. I do want to use my February little cork piece, and I decide to use the heart, so I'm just going to go ahead and stick down my February, and then I'll be adding the dates right under my heart. Now in the February kit, you get a bunch of these little triangles that have the days of the week, and I felt like all my pictures were from a different day of the week. I looked back in my camera roll and I thought, oh, I could probably use these. So I decided to use one for every photo. So I'm just gonna go through all these little triangles and try to figure out which happened what day, and I'm just going to add them to my photos. I decided to switch this one to today because I felt like I would get stuck having a Saturday and Friday, and thought I could probably use that Sunday, Saturday, Friday for a different kind of weekend layout or something like that. But anyways, I'm going to work on this picture of the sky, and I'm just going to use my Kelly Perky Wild Stamp Set to stamp out Spectacular Skies. And I'm going to stamp it in one of these labels, and then I will just stamp it out in the label, stick it to my photo. Work on my title card, so I'm going to use this 3x4 card for that. I will be grabbing my Ali Edwards week stamp. I'm going to stamp out week 5, and then I'm going to use one of the chipboards that came in the kit to just add a little color and dimension to my 3x4 card. By the way, I love Studio Calico's chipboards. I always buy an extra one, and that's why you probably see me using the same chipboards over and over again. But anyways, I'm going to move on to this photo of my grocery shopping cart. I always do groceries on Monday, so I just added that little triangle, and I'm going to trim it down and use my stapler to staple it. Now, I had to trim down these triangles. They're beautiful, but they're pretty big and they'll take away a lot from my photos, so I decided to trim them down. I'm gonna move on to this photo of my daughter. She was honored at school, so of course I had to journal about that, and of course I'm gonna end up using a flip pocket. I do want to add some embellishments to my journaling card, so I'm going to use this beautiful chipboard, and decided to use my Tim Holtz, what is it called, my phrase booklet. And I'm just going to add a little phrase across and then add my little chipboard. Go ahead and add all my little cards in my flip pocket, and I will come back in and journal on all these little triangles. I felt like I had space to journal about these little things, so once I'm done adding all my little elements, I'm going to go back in and journal on all of them. I'm gonna end up using a chipboard on this triangle because I felt like I'm not gonna be journaling on this little triangle. So I'm just gonna add that right in the center. And then I'm gonna use my Feed Your Craft narrow alpha stamps to stamp out yummy on my cinnamon bun. Now I wish I didn't stamp it on my cinnamon bun and stamped it around it, like kind of a half a circle around my cinnamon bun, because I really ended up not liking it. But you guys know me, I will not reprint a photo and I will not throw anything away. So I'm just gonna deal with it. It's not a big deal. Sometimes we create things that we, kind of are iffy about and just decide that we don't like it. But I'm just gonna leave it alone and deal with it. This next photo is a photo of my craft room wall. I decided to paint one wall in my craft room with chalk paint. I doodled on it, I wrote on it, I added quotes, and it turned out amazing. I was really excited about it. This isn't the first time I've done this. I actually have a wall in my kitchen like this. So I took the plunge and decided to do it in my craft room, and I'm really, really happy with how it turned out. So I just journaled about that and added a border. Now, once I added that border, I decided I like that border, so I'm gonna go into each single little triangle and add a border and journal about that photo. I feel like my 3x4 card needs a little something, so I'm going to go through my sequins and add some gold sequins to this 3x4 Love You card. I really like how that ended up, just because it brightened up this orange, I guess. But anyways, I forgot to add a tab to my flip pocket, so I'm going to grab one of my tabs so I can add it to my 3x4 flip pocket. When I add an Avery tab to my flip pockets, I always use my Tim Holtz word stickers, and I just stick them back to back and slide it in the tab. It makes it easier, fast, and simple. But anyways, I believe I am done with my layout. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video, and if you did, please give me a thumbs up. And if you are new to my channel, please consider subscribing, and I hope to see you guys very soon. Bye!